The recording stopped, so I'm starting a new one. Shit. Not fun, not fun.
You're doing well. Perhaps we fight in a smaller space, yes? Yes! Behind them, it is key.
And then stole. And Diggs is an outlaw.
Using a stolen to my library claims to be freelancer. You can't hide, my friend. You will find this imposter. You will be.
Yippee! Wow. Machine pistol, shotgun, stuff. Spark beam. Are you scared to go over the wall? Do you rely on javelin or strength to provide you with strength and protection? The Tarsus challenge is here to help. Gain strength and endurance with this training revolution discovered by historians and proven by arcanists. Discover the hidden secrets freelancers use. Conquer your fear. Become as rock solid as a colossus. The Tarsus Challenge advertising pamphlet. Damn, it's just the chronicler. I'm gonna follow up with Yara though. Thunder. Wish I could have blue eyes. I'll talk to the other Dumb.
Deeds is an outlaw. A damn outlaw. And we helped him do his work.
The arcanists we found, are they okay?
Yes, they're safe. I fear they won't be counting on freelancers anytime soon.
That's understandable.
Just when we were making progress, you know?
What do we know about this big guy?
Not much. You had to be behind those outlaws at the graves.
I remember that a bunch of freelancer links were missing.
That's right. We could learn about contracts from those. Maybe a lot more. Coward. He knows nothing about the damage he's doing.
We need to watch for anything that Gates might consider a target.
Sure. Meanwhile, we must continue our work. It's more important than ever.
buddy. I need some advice on my delicate regulator situation.
The whole losing your javelin suit in the card game situation?
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, she
I
lost her
head over to
javelin
see a
suit in a
friend
card
for a
game.
like we talked about, right?
Did they listen?
Well, they were sort of listening at first. I was going on about all the valuable stuff just waiting to be discovered beyond the wall. Piles of it. You know what I'm talking about.
Sure. What did they say?
They kept insisting I hand over my suit. Said freelancers can't be trusted.
A group of actual criminals said freelancers can't be trusted?
Oh.
That's when things got away from me.
Did you...
Start a fight? Hell yeah, I did.
with members of an organized crime gang?
Just a few of them. Damn. I've probably made everything worse.
Who knows? Maybe you'll back off now. You might be too much trouble.
I am a lot of trouble.
Any situation like that?
No. Well, yes. Somebody thumps their chest, and I have to do the same. The occasional sentinel has gotten involved. Maybe two. Sexy bad choices.
So what happens now?
I guess at some point I'll arrange a meeting with some high up boss type. Try and fix this.
Bold move. But sooner rather than later, okay?
Sooner. Absolutely. You wanna come with me?
I do. Stronger together, right?
Great. Get going next time. After picking heads.
That's what we do. Just go ahead.
Any hints of a place?
Start writing this list as soon as possible.
Of course. I'll let you know.
Yeah, that's right. She's a bundle of chaos and bad decisions. Drinking, starting fights, the whole shebang. I think I'm gonna call it for the night. I might go over to the Vault and read something from there before I call it for the night. Because it is 1 o'clock. And I should go to Eep. I should go to Eepville. Open the Vault. Then you collect your salvages stored here. Manage your inventory, move items into the junk tab, or convert them to salvage from inventory. Junk tab, you can salvage items. Not what I was looking for. I was looking for, what? Path to Glory. I wonder how much of this they're originally planning on including as areas in which you could go. There we go. Library, Society, Your Stories, Tales of Bryn. Bryn, need to know, preventative precautions. As the scars near Fort Tarsus became more aggressive, the clever sentinel Rissa Bryn realized she needed to look outside her own ranks for aid, even if it tested her conversational skills. Though unsanctioned by her supervisors, Bryn contracted the Freelancer. The Freelancer discovered the scars were stealing Arcanist equipment and melding it with a Shaper relic. Once active, the relic produced a horrific swarm of scorpions. Undaunted, the Freelancer, or me, defeated the creatures and silenced the relic. Though not won over entirely by the freelancer, Bryn could not argue with the results. Encouraged by their earlier success, Sentinel Bryn once again requested the freelancer's aid. The task seems simple: repair a series of alert beacons, but appearances are deceiving. The final beacon sent out an alert that led the freelancer to a host of scars. Once again, the scars had combined an array of Arcanist machinery with relics that now spat forth deadly elementals. Yet, the freelancer was triumphant and gained a little more respect from Bryn. A simple job. Twice the scars had targeted Arcanists. Twice they had merged Arcanist tech with Shaper relics. This could not be a coincidence. In search of answers, Arcanists were sent to study a scar-modified relic, with the Freelancer sent to protect them. When the scars attacked, the Freelancer defended the Arcanists and silenced the now volatile relic. It became clear the scars were pursuing relics that had displayed powers of creation and transmutation. While their larger plan was unknown, Bryn and the Freelancer had secured a lead. Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Tales of Matthias, Tales of Yar, Legend of the Heart of Rage. Histories. Miscellaneous. Your stories, technology. Geography, environment, society. Sentinels. Agent Rissa Bryn. Rissa Bryn is a driven sentinel who was promoted at a young age after taking emergency leadership of the fort's defenses during a scar attack that killed her commanding officer. Bryn has been singularly focused on her job since she was a teenager, for which the other parts of her life have suffered, even if she doesn't see it that way. Sentinel Bryn. Your Javelin's core case belonged to your mum. You should have said so. I'll keep an eye that it's humming smooth, but otherwise leave it as is. Javelins have unique hearts, just like their pilots, and this one's yours. Besides, I want my favorite sentinel happy. Zoe, the fort mechanic. Sentinel Bonfire. Humanity is a fire in the world of darkness. Sentinel Commander Adris Kamkua. Bonfire represents security. Home and hearth. History documents sentinels, using bonfires to signal an enemy's approach, to warn of a catastrophic Shaper event, or to provide a clear destination for weary travelers. Fires brought order to chaos and created a place of sanctuary in a dangerous world. Today, bonfires have become a monument to humanity's rightful place in the world. Sentinels continue their tradition by lighting seasonal bonfires in places of great danger. The flames are zealously guarded by sentinels and freelancers alike as an act of human defiance and power. Like banners in sacred places, the fires symbolize humanity's strength and unity to those who intend us harm. Very happy sentinels and freelancers are working together. Sentinel Bryn showed great vision and daring to encourage this. Walls do not make us strong, people do. The more we have at our side, no matter who they report to, the better. Freelancer Yarrow. There were scars everywhere. I thought we were dead, but I heard a thump on our strider's roof, guns going off, and the voice of a sentinel telling us we had an escort, and those sentinels were organized. Within moments, they had taken names, accounts of the event, and got us moving. They were a bit chilly, maybe, but they got the job done, and unlike freelancers, they weren't going to take off on another job, you know. Sentinels are dependable. Interview with Trader Laurel, Fort Tarsus Times. Sentinels. Authorities that keep the peace and protect the people of Anthem on behalf of the Emperor. We protect the royal house of Bastion and all of its subjects. We're the arm of the royal house of Bastion, and which must be obeyed. We bring justice, for without justice there is no order, and without order there is anarchy. That is the Sentinel vow. I might as well guess leader of Fort Tarsus Sentinels. Commander Vool may not always be nice, but he is always fair. Sorry, the General Helena Tarsus. The first Lancer and the leader of the Legion of Dawn. Helena Tarsus is humanity's most revered and celebrated hero. The volume of Tarsus claims that she was a lone survivor of an escaped group of slaves, though the general reportedly spoke little about her past. Tarsus, her husband Garrod the Chronicler, and inventor Arden Vasa recruited and trained an army to overthrow the Urgoth. At the Dawn Gates, Tarsus fell in battle, preventing the Urgoth's final act of vengeance, the attack on the human settlement of Anthem. Sometime after her death, she was reportedly spotted near Anshar, prompting the belief that she would rise again and inspire construction of the Helena's Walk Temple. Can we be certain that General Tarsus truly made Fulminus, whatever that may be, into a sword, Speculating on the accuracy of the volume of Tarsus is a waste of our time. Instead, let us consider what the text tries to teach us. That humanity came together to overcome oppressors through ingenuity, communication, and organization. This should be our focus from dialogues. The Acts of Tarsus have been conveniently politicized. The path of might, the path of valor, the path of resolve. These actions should be taken as a whole, not as one example that defines an entire faction. Garrod the Chronicler. One of the first Legion of Dawn members, Garrod the Chronicler spread the word of General Tarsus and her accomplishments to inspire others to join her cause. Garrod was master of the written word, a charismatic speaker, and is best known for writing a historical document about the Legion called the Volume of Tarsus. Little else is known about Garrod, for he rarely wrote about himself. It is known he was married to General Tarsus, but he died before her own passing. Interestingly, Garrod's works appear to be written past his death. It is believed that others took up the mantle of recording the volume of Tarsus for at least 30 years after his death. In his honor, Empress Vassaladel gave the title of chronicler to ciphers who transfer information to other ciphers. Grey-eyed Idris and his apprentice, a young Arden Fassa, were won in battle by loathsome Fkark, whose Urgoth tempo was written daily on the hides of his servants. The meetings continued to Idris secretly planned to join the free people who Idris knew the secret signs. Fassa and the runes, Yakinis runes. The Legion of Dawn. The Lancers, who first created javelins, fought back against Urgoth oppressors and won humanity's freedom. General Tarsus led the human revolution while piloting the first javelin invented by Arden Vassa. The Legion's ranks included notable heroes like Sanadin, Leotrel, and Magnus Thrall. Their tragedies and triumphs were recorded by Garrod the Chronicler in Bastion's most famous book, The Volume of Tarsus, though the text was printed long after Garrod's death. Sim's Legionnaire Archive. This appears to be the fragment of an archive written by the Legionnaire Leotrel the Unbroken shortly after the death of General Tarsus. It has been heavily annotated by regulated treasure hunters as they searched for the tombs. The Legion of Dawn counted many different members among its ranks: arcanists, engineers, healers, cooks, and most importantly, the Lancers known as legionaries. The Volume of Tarsus celebrates famous legionaries such as Magnus Thrall, Leotrel, Sanadin, and Mideron, but hundreds of other warriors fill their own pages. Mentions are given to Lancers Artinia, Garif, Gons, Alnwick Marigold, Verathan, Yevenia, and the twins Dornwyn and Ferux, though they are mentioned mostly in passing without great detail. Artinia the Sharpshooter. With faster students to watch the stars for signs of the general's return, her keen eyes and perfect calm shall protect their search for truth long after the rest of us have turned to dust. Leotrel's text fragment. If it's in the bullet mires, we're never going to find it. I lost my own javelin in those ruins once, and it took me 3 months to spot where I'd left it. Regulator note. Though the enemy took her right arm, that did not matter inside a javelin. No Legion Lancer could wield a rifle like the Sharpshooter. With my own eyes, I watched as she parted a rope bridge from its supports with a single shot, sending the bridge and all the Urgoth upon it tumbling down into a watery abyss. Leotrel's archive text fragment. When they speak of her, let them say, Legionnaire Artinia, sharpshooter of the Legion, never wasted a shot, and should the sun and stars one day cease to brighten day and night, I will know it was Artinia who struck them from the heavens. Another text fragment from Leotrel's archive. Carif the Tactician. Let him stand guard upon the battlefield, where once we fought side by side and the Urgoth threat forever. Without him, it would have been the tomb for all the Legion. Leotrel's text fragment. The battle she's talking about had to be at Sanctuary, right? Isn't that the old tale? Regulator's note. On the mountainside we were attacked by foul creatures we had never seen before, seemingly forged from spite and malice. Beyond counting, they overwhelmed us, but the tactician, clear-eyed and calm as stone, waited and watched until the wretched things were gathered in great number. Then he unleashed his mortars, striking the entire throng at once. We found him on the battlefield, surrounded by rings of fallen Urgoth, like ripples in a pond after the stone lands. If any Lancer could outwit death itself, I would believe it was Legionnaire Carif. We placed him among the honor guard, so when our general returns, her tactician will be at the ready. Gons, the Blade Master. Lay him to rest beside our great stronghold. He shall watch over the approaching death, as he did so often in life, blade at the ready, waiting to greet aspirants with a challenge. Couldn't get close enough to investigate that cavern. Too much wildlife. Have to send suits to the fortress to check it out. Not from the regulators. The enemy came upon us in waves, and the Blade Master cut each of them down. It took 3 heartbeats to reload my rifle, and in those moments he had shattered the Urgoth line single-handedly. As they fled the field with barely a shot fired, we stood among their fallen and marveled. I've gathered up the pieces of his shattered sword. You will need them where he is going. Lay him with the rest of the honor guard, and on his stone right here lies Legionnaire Gons, Blade Master of the Dawn. He looked death in the eye and cut it down with his own hands. Yevhenia, the Forge right. In life she was the rock upon which we all stood, the whole of the watchtower forevermore. With her strength to support it, the past shall never again be threatened. The Legion watchtower became Fort Tarsus, didn't it? Has anyone seen signs of this tomb nearby? On the field of Blackstone, as Tarsus and her troops held the front against the enemy, the Forge right moved in the shadows, gathering materials, running aid and repairs to the fallen, so that the Legion's might would never falter over the long battle.
Get started.
Spark Beam. I like the bulwark point. Basically acts as a shield. Heavy pistol, machine pistol, light machine gun, shotgun. This damage, RPM, ammo, optional range. Now I'll stick with this, but I will grab a new seismic mace. And I'll stick with the secret grenades.
You want to eradicate? Then first you intimidate.
Search for the Elysian manuscript.
The day has finally come. It won't be me to find manuscript. This is extraordinary. I can't stop pacing. Let's find this tower you went to. Yes, the tower. This is amazing.
Searching for secret stuff. Box.
The tower should be in view now. The records describe it as a marvel of architecture that touches the clouds.
Okay, looking for a very big tower. Nice.
There's nothing here. Where's the tower?
Oh, it's been a long time.
This can't be. This isn't. Oh my God. I misread the numbers. At least the correct location isn't far.
The call of the Anthem. Our strider is down and we're waiting for help from Freemark. Technical difficulty. It says been a long journey mainly because Harvold won't stop blathering about the Anthem of creation. Sema believes it's his job to educate me on the Anthem, the Shapers, the Great Wheel, and all that. Such Gazak crap, till I see, or hear, proof that the Anthem exists. I'm not joining any choir, I swear. If Harvold brings it up again, I will strangle him. It does exist. The Anthem of creation very, very much does exist. Looking for a tower. That's a pretty big tower, but I guess it's not big enough. Well, that's a big face. Shadow Monk. That appears to be a statue of Helena Tarsus.
Arcanist ruins. That's a very good sign. They could help point the way.
But still no tower.
Runes.
So, where's the tower?
I don't know. Our only hope is to find those runes. Find them and I'll see if they contain clues to a location.
Runes. These are the runes. One more rune.
And this looks like a map fragment. Unexpected.
Okay, I'll look for more pieces.
Chronicler record. Shadowlock has been breached. 4th Titan spotted. Shadowmark sinking. Evacuation confirmed. Anthem. Striders en route 20. Estimated arrival 1 week. Fort Tarsus. Confirmed Sentinels en route 100. Governor ready for refugees. Freelancer support. Helios. Striders en route 8. Estimated arrival 3 days. Sending weapons. Cypher support. Freelancer and Sentinel maneuvers. Wrecked gazebo. The Sentinel watchtower and docked Striders on their way to and from Freemark. When Bassa built Antshar, he erected 4 gazebos around the perimeter to serve as watchtowers, but the residents of Shadowmark used them for everything from civic offices to Chronicler's volare. As with any high-standing structure, Sentinels would always be present. Titan breached the Shadowlock last night. After blasting through the door for most of the afternoon, the Titan succeeded in making its way to the edge of Shadowmark, but was failed by cooperation of Sentinels and Freelancers. Our deepest thanks to the individuals who fought into the night to keep Shadowmark safe, and our hearts go out to the families of Freelancers Chenda Do and Aliston Zen, as well as Sentinel Kirti Bing. Their loss is deeply felt by all of us. A memorial service is planned for later this week.
More map pieces. Half of this is missing.
So will this map point us to the tower?
I don't know. I'll keep working on it. Some landmarks are the same, some are different.
Only one thing causes that kind of change.
Cataclysm. Why didn't I see it? I think I worked out a location now.
On my way.
Helena's walk.
I'm as confused as you.
Okay, the route's got us here.
It's an Arcanist marker.
Just be careful. This is all proven that very powerful people wanted to keep this secret.
Understood.
This would have been impossible without your help. The animals, this water, all of it. Impossible.
Let's see what we can find. There never was a television at the top, was there? All that stuff.
Was to hide something important.
Well, you can't be too careful. This is... Device. Do you see this?
Freelance. I think we found it. It's close. I can feel it.
What made you start hunting for the manuscript?
Somebody said it was impossible. I wanted to prove them wrong. Look out!
I see him!
That must be it. The final resting place of the Elysian manuscript.
There's some kind of energy barrier here.
A final measure of protection. Blast.
And I think I proved something real big.
Elementals, watch out.
This has to be the most ridiculously protected book ever.
Hit it where it's lonely. I know that. Please be careful. Not the time to be careful. Nonsense. Let's get this figured out. Not ready for it.
Gotta figure out the puzzle. Puzzle it up. Furballs. I remember getting absolutely stuck on these puzzles. And now they seem like quite easy. There we go.
You've opened it.
Let's see what we can find. I don't know much about ancient manuscripts, but this sure looks right. Thias, you there?
Yes. Thank you. I'm so rarely at a loss for words. Thank you. This means so much to me. An end to one chapter of my life, and the beginning of another.
It's like the finding of the. It's like if we could find the books that were lost in the burning of the Library of Alexandria. That's like the level of discovery that thing is. Ooh, new marksman rifle and a new shotgun. Delicious. Sadness. Wife no wanna talk. This is probably what I was trying to replicate with the old color scheme. Cause I like the Sentinels and I want to be like them, but I can't be them. But I want to be with my wife. Fuck it off, Detective. Fuck off, Detective Boyle.
Looks like I found a place for your new book. It's barely taken my eyes off it since you brought it back. Ancient civilians, many possibilities, eons, lost relics, forgotten inventions. It's amazing. Just don't blow the labs. No promises. What's next for you? Study. I spent so much time looking for the original manuscript and not a moment on what to do after finding it. That's a good kind of problem. Very much, but I'll still need your help on 1,000 things outside the wall. Of course. Excellent. Now, if you'll excuse me, I wonder what Alex Forgas's hidden information is in that information. I'll get back to it then. Thank you. And freelancer? Thank you. All right there?
Hello. Nothing new for you yet, freelancer.
Okay, I'll come back to check in again. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
I asked them, would you rather have rules or accidents?
Hello, Colonel. How's the Fort Maintenance game?
It's challenging. People continue to ignore glaring safety issues. It's only a matter of time until someone is seriously injured.
Come on. Is it really that bad?
We have a cable problem. There are electrical cords and ropes strewn about all over the fort. This is a serious tripping hazard.
Really?
A mechanic tripped in the forge area yesterday and broke the thumb. That accident is 100% preventable.
Really? How are you going to stop people from tripping?
I will implement a bylaw that requires people to properly bundle or store all loose rope and cable.
You want to make loose cords illegal?
Yes. And standing water.
Standing water? You mean puddles?
Standing water is a breeding ground for insects and should be cleared within a reasonable time after a rainfall. Puddles not only get your feet wet, they're another tripping hazard.
How do you bring in the bylaw?
I have a petition I expect you to sign.
Sure. I'll help make the fort a safer place.
Thank you, freelancer. This fort needs a good safety policy, and people like you will help make that happen.
You're welcome.
I'm hoping the bylaw will help people appreciate the dangers of loose cable and standing water.
Me too, Colonel.
They will, eventually. Did you know we're refurbishing the fountain?
That must be difficult.
It is. I'm very busy. That's why I need to cut this short. Goodbye.
I wonder what you think of Prindle. Prindle the Pringle. Hopefully the fountain will get fixed.
Well, hello again.
How are you, Madam Chronicler?
I hear you've been rescuing Arcanists. For all their study, Arcanists have a remarkable lot of common sense, don't you think?
Oh, anything for research, right?
Yes, put one's head into the mouth of an air six. For research. Well done.
Still, they know more than I do.
Well, it's up to you now, isn't it?
Well, I do like keeping up with the news.
That's the spirit. Or is it a hint?
You mean, did I come here to hit you up for reading materials?
Hit me up. Gracious, do you mean ask me?
That's not what I said.
Did you even read it?
Yes, I read it.
Really?
I read it.
Really?
I read it. I swear.
I hope you're being honest. Indeed, as my mentor and royal cousin Negandel used to say, a genuine sign of true honor is complete honesty. But most freelancers aren't really concerned with honor, so...
A freelancer's honor is in helping people outside the wall, keeping our word, answering the call.
Fine words. I wish I could believe in them.
Why can't you? What do you have against freelancers?
That's none of your business.
Did something happen?
Nothing happened, never mind. This conversation is over. Good day.
Oh, something definitely happened, ma'am. And I'm gonna figure out what it was. Which means coming back and talking to you more. Okay. Who else do I have to check in? I'll check in with Neeson, Giles, Lucky Jack, Wraith, Owen, Tempting, and a mission. I'll go in this way. What is it? Look. What is it now, Wraith?
Thanks for being here to help sort out this whole javelin suit thing. This is her. This is who we're meeting.
Max.
Freelancer? Looking out for this troublemaker?
Best I can.
If it keeps her alive and the streets safe, absolutely.
Couldn't agree more. We're all here to keep the peace and live well, right? This speaks well for you, right?
Good. He can do the talking. Wait, you didn't piss her off at some point, did you?
Did I?
Not so far.
Perfect. This is already going really well.
Not so fast. Wright is on the hook for a suit, plain and simple. A card game is as good as a contract for these people.
Look, she tried to cut a deal. Not the suit, but something of equal value.
I heard that went badly.
There may have been some punching.
Bad choice?
Sexy bad choice.
What?
Not important. What needs to happen to fix this?
Easy. She works for me.
No way. I'm no regulator.
I'm not looking for a regulator. I need a freelancer I can trust. You do the work for me. Proper contracts, I assure you. And I make the more unpleasant regulators go away.
I'm not sure about all this.
If the contracts are legitimate, it might be a good deal.
A freelancer in a suit is worth far more than selling your suit for parts.
Mm-hmm.
I have things I need done, and I don't want sentinels in my business.
It does get me out of this mess and back in the field.
Sexy danger.
Yeah, okay. Sexy danger.
What? Not important. You have it.
Right. Okay, Lucky Jake, what you got for me?
Hey, buddy. You're getting it done out there.
You seen that in general, or in...
Owen's quick to brag. Not that you haven't earned it, right?
That's just Owen.
I've got the reports to prove him right. You're raising our name. We're getting more offers. I've started color-coding the ledgers. It's beautiful.
What about you? Any exciting jobs? Well, besides paperwork?
Remember that arcane vault job my buddies and I took?
How'd it go?
We fly out there and my cipher picks up the vault's location. But it's locked. My buddies and I split up to find the tuning points that will crack it. There's grabbits hopping around. Nice and quiet.
You wouldn't be building this up if it stayed that way.
Yeah, okay. We popped the vault open, but we've attracted Volvo. No problem, we have what we came for. Just take off, right? My one buddy, his kid's sister loves that radio show about the crime fight and Grabbit, Detective Hawk's mystery. Things going on that we can't let Hawk go away. What'll he tell the kid? And I can't say I'm not with it. Next thing you know, I'm booking it with a Grabbit in my arms while the other two are flying back to the...
Now that's one to remember. Wouldn't have done it without your tie-breaking boat. Something tells me the job would have been interesting either way.
You never know, eh?
Guess not. See you around, Jack.
See you around indeed. Really hope my mic's picking up. It'd be so funny if there's like moments where it's just silence, where I was waffling like over there.
Hey, what's up?
You called me.
I did. Do you have time for a chat? Or don't know, do you have to run off and find Faye?
You're mad.
No, just having a little fun.
Would you tell me if you were mad?
Of course, we're friends.
Glad to hear it.
You said so. But anyway, I'm not mad.
Maybe I'm the one that should be mad after that stupid stunt you pulled.
Stunt?
Stealing.
Borrowing?
Borrowing that javelin.
Come on. A couple of hiccups, but overall a successful run. Tactically solid, and it all turned out great in the end.
You almost got yourself killed, or worse, captured by the Dominion. We're a team. You can't just do stuff like that.
I'm sorry. What? Okay. Now I am mad. Friends don't talk to friends like that. Where's the support, mate? Where's the understanding? The good for you for trying.
Friendship goes both ways. Did you think about me when you did that?
No. No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
Maybe next time, just give me a heads up.
Fair point. I'll communicate with my spiritual flashes of genius into the future.
Did you always want to be a cipher?
I never wanted to be a cipher. It wasn't my choice, but I have the gift. I was one of 6 kids. That makes sense. And I saw it as an opportunity. Except, you didn't tell me. It just got me off. When I was crying, I didn't know.
Where's your mother?
Well, we were poor. But I guess she was
Chance to be a cipher is pretty special.
Sure. I can see where it makes sense. I just wish they'd asked me.
And what changed in you after you became a cipher?
Well, maybe besides the feeling
Let's go see what Yara's up to, what Yara wants us to do.
Freelancer, we have a situation.
Situation.
Contract came in from some nervous arcanists. They uncovered a cache of Shaper relics. Such things are valuable to the wrong sort of people.
That they are.
Why didn't they ask for protection before?
It's a good point.
They heard about a freelancer selling arcanists to the scars.
Diggs and his
Damn it, Diggs.
He's growing bold. More and more contracts compromised. People are talking. Bad talking.
Very bad talking.
And now these relics. They could do some real damage in the wrong hands.
Mm-hmm. Let's go take that on. And we'll check on this shopkeep. My uncle's definitely not in the mafia.
Had to give up Lansing altogether.
It's a wonder they're still alive.
Still works on jabs, though. Excellent painter.
So you had something you wanted to talk about?
Hey, freelancer. I figured you'd be back.
Why is that?
Maybe because we might have the best compounds in the fort. Has anyone ever told you that you've got amazing eyes?
Not really, but it's nice of you to say.
They've got an interesting glint in them. They remind me of Korok's eyes.
Korok's eyes?
Yeah, they got a soft spot for Korok's. I know it's crazy because I'm a regulator and we're supposed to be all business. Right?
I guess, if that's what you say.
That's what my family says. I don't care. I got dreams of my own. And my dream is to pet a wild baby Korok's.
Wouldn't you have to go outside the fort?
I don't care. I'm not scared. And I got a plan.
If that's your dream, then you should go for it.
That's what my cousin Delton said too. So I'm going to do it.
Okay, but remember to be careful. It's dangerous out there.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. That's why I'm taking Delton. I can't say how he got it, but Dalton has an awesome gun. So I think we'll be just fine.
I hope so.
And I wanted to check out our new stock. It's pretty good. As soon as I close up, I'm going to find Dalton and I'm going to pet the baby Korax.
Good on you. Good on you. Gonna go check in with
In one piece. Tassin was looking for you again.
yeah, gonna go talk to her. Hello, Tassin.
Why? You looking for information?
Not at the moment. I thought it would be nice to chat without an agenda.
All right, let's talk.
Did you know the corvus is a small, swift bird with black plumage?
Thanks for that. I'll remember it the next time I go bird watching.
My mistake. Here, I thought you were interested in corvus.
I've heard about Corvus, but you've never talked about yourself.
I understand. That's reasonable. Within corvus, my title is Factor. I'm in charge of all agents near Fort Tarsus.
Why'd they choose you?
That's classified. But I can tell you I graduated top of metrics.
Congratulations.
Tarsus.
I didn't want to be stuck in a soft job back in the capital. I chose this assignment.
Honestly, makes
Why'd you
sense.
go to defeat the Dominion?
That? I can't answer.
But you do expect me to be part of your solution.
Of course. You're an important weapon in our arsenal.
Thanks, Tessa. It's good to know I have a place in your arsenal.
You're welcome. Now you know a bit about me.
Yeah, this was almost nice.
Maybe next time you can share a bit about yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be in touch.
Feels... It really does feel like there was meant to be romance of some sort, and they just never got around to doing it. And they decided, no, we're not going to do romance, we're going to cut that, actually. It really feels like there was supposed to be. Gonna go help some Arcanists who don't trust us because Jackass stole a Lancer and is pretending to be a freelancer and then sold them to Scours. So I'm gonna go help them. Anyways. Tempting target. Great Falls Canyon, an intricate water system of streams and waterfalls that begins from underneath Fort Tarsus and flows down to the legendary Indian Grove and onwards to the Roanoke Valley. This area is home to all forms of wildlife, from grabbits and saurians to dorsics and testars. Manticores and scorpions are also prone to nesting behind waterfalls. Fascinating. Ugh.
Arcanists have discovered some Shaper fragments. We're assuming Diggs will make a play for them.
Very likely. Selling fragments is big business. Scars, other outlaw groups, maybe even the Dominion pay for them.
Not this time.
Look at the Grabbits. I love these guys. They're so adorable. They got their big old ears and their funky grumble old faces. Damn Dominion bastards.
There can't Just up here.
Not getting any radio chatter. Nothing.
I don't like this.
Got some outlaws scratching around.
Take care of them first.
Way ahead of you.
The Bane Engine. Becoming an Arcanist means gaining a wealth of skills. An Arcanist must be a researcher, a historian, a survival guide, and an explosives expert. I'm not kidding. Knowing how to create explosives out of common crap
We don't know what shape or nonsense
is something.
is in here.
echoes. Echoes. 1 and 2.
We need a few more. Quickly now.
And 3.
The outlaws were trapped when the Arcanist sealed up this place. This is a little good and a little bad.
Oh damn, I cannot collect all 4 at once. Damn. Okay, I go drop off these. There's 3. And go get last one.
What's all this? Looks like those Arcanists found ways to slow down the outlaws. This is very good. I mean, be careful. Traps could kill you too.
Yeah, I got that.
Gotta be careful, manly minds.
I have to be behind this door. I hope they got here ahead of the outlaws.
Locking this place down bought the Arcanist some time.
Yeah. Okay, let's get this figured out.
That's a Shaper thing to solve. Let's get that done.
On it. Glad we got here before the outlaws figured this out. They got the door closed in time.
And they didn't get into worse trouble in there. Deal Elson. Some of the shaper fragments are missing. That's a fail. Not good enough, my friend. Come back. We'll talk about what to do next.
Look at this, Arians. Look at it. The cursed thing snapped in my hand and left a long scratch along the middle. I blasted the horn, hoping to scare it away. I just got it mad. It hissed and jumped at me, snapping away the thick glass of the windshield. 2 more bent some of my hydraulic lines. Things were getting bad. I was losing mobility and could see more than calling out the trees and out the scrap metal I was carrying made for now. Cozy. Oh, it's looking a lot better. Whoa. I don't know if I've actually ever seen it like this. Whoa.
You did well in that shaper ruin. Arcanist Elson and his people send their thanks.
Just wish we could have gotten there sooner. Prevented all this.
The real problem is, we can't have people getting attacked because they posted a contract.
Diggs has been one step ahead of us this whole time.
The stolen links, my freelancer friend. That's how he knows so much.
Right, from the grave sites.
Yes, but right now, we need to find the shaper fragments Arcanist Elson said were left behind.
Meaning Diggs has his hands on some very dangerous things.
Let me see if any of Elson's people heard something that might help us.
Okay. Keep me posted.
Also, all this has people doubting us. Get out there and show them what real freelancers do.
I will.
Wow. Contract. People want to talk.
Ah, good. Ready for contact. Diggs will be looking for opportunities. We work now to make sure he does not have them. Meanwhile, I will look for our stolen
I think it is time for me to actually end for the night, unlike what I said last time where I said I was going to end for the night and then did end. Yeah.
Hey, got time to check in?
The enemies with melee attacks. Weekly. Crystals, Guardians token. Defeat Dominion, defeat Scar, defeat Outlaws. Entry contracts with complete strongholds. Monthly. You play daily challenges. Daily challenges, weekly challenges. Daily challenges, weekly. I'm not gonna be able to complete some of the other ones.